thing is, on the rooftop, I wonder if the filters are being changed up there for like a monthly PM or something like that. So that's restroom core. No, it's just how it's evolved. There's different leaks over there. Companies. So we're in a trust employee area now. That was TriStar. That will be, I think that will be Allegiance.
So that, you gotta ask yourself what that's from. Right?
You start seeing things like that.
Right. Yeah, whether it's the HVAC equipment or supply piping or waste. This is all system.
Is it kind of warm in here, Carol? Or do you like it like this? You like it warm? Okay.
Yeah, this is a difficult part of the cooling off a little bit.
Do you guys need seats in here?
We will at some point, yeah.
Right, I'll have to figure out where it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that might be the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
Look like they're probably 88 compliant already.
Oh, that's the elevator.
Yeah. Got some security in here. I'm not seeing cameras though. See, this feels older right here. Yeah.
The security camera, we have where guards actually watch the cameras, rather than having guards patrol, and then they can call down if somebody crosses on property lines.
Right.
Here's this IT closet I was talking about.
The one that's not clean.
This team is from CBRE, the facility management. So they're going to help Alan, hopefully Cameron, take care of the building. This is the IT team. NSA. And they have nothing to do with airports.
None such agency.
So we're trying to figure out how to turn this thing off. Because most of this stuff we're not even using anymore. And these guys are helping us figure out how we can get these systems to the cloud so that maybe we can shut this thing off.
That is
Because this room must cost,
interesting configuration.
this must cost thousands of dollars a month, don't you think?
Well, it's gonna, yeah, I mean, people.
And you got filters here.
This type of filter?
Is that 4 units? If they're even if they're only a ton and a half.
Too.
Even if they're all only a ton and a half, that's 6 tons of air conditioning in this room.
Yeah, the filters, yeah.
Well, we were noticing some of the return errors in the rest of the building. They haven't been cleaned, which usually means the filters haven't been done either. So not only are you running it a lot, it's not working very well.
This is not clean.
Yeah. There's some more. Some more water over here. Partial raised floor.
Yeah,
that won't pass ADA these days.
Oh no, but that's all wires and cables under
Right.
it.
But
Can't
the
do
step
that? Oh really?
won't pass.
Just a few more off.
Well, if you look on the roof, the air conditioning units are definitely not evenly distributed.
Well,
that's probably because they haven't time, you know.
Just a few cubicles and a few offices.
I'm guessing in there it's a couple of split units.
Hello, how are you? Good, good. We're just looking at the facility.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Not much, but
You guys, more dirty filters.
Right. Some more leakage
Where do you see?
on that tower.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I asked 6070 South Greenwood Boulevard. That's the Glen address.
More cover up there.
didn't
Yep.
tell you what that was, right? Okay.
Oh my gosh. These are working so much harder because
Uh-huh.
because of the way they are.
Yeah, the
They're all
positioning
big.
is all wrong.
Yeah.
But then you've got this electrical panel back here.
Got 2 units back in a small space.
Uh-huh.
Everything's labeled at least.
Yeah, there's
If
lots of
it's
spare
right.
capacity.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing we'd have to look at if you want to turn this into medical offices, they're usually fairly intense on
The code.
water.
Yeah, that's true.
And sewer.
Yeah.
Little sinks
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's just a dream at this point.
And so what is your name?
I'd assume we'd have to get a permit or two.
Oh, yeah. You see this, I mean, this looks like it's probably already ADA compliant. That's good. I think it's expensive.
They got
Healthy
permits out
restrooms.
here.
Do you have to upgrade space to ADA compliance if you do stuff?
Yeah, it depends on exactly what you do, but once you trigger enough of the facility, then
Permit, that's when you start.
they have a
So then
tendency to ask for it. We have
everything
done
opens up.
some where
Yeah.
they've just not touched the
I
bathrooms.
don't know if you would take a peek in the restrooms.
Yeah, I've looked at some of them. That's clearly one of the older ones. I'm not sure that one is still compliant at this point.
That one?
It still
That one
looks a
might not
little,
be.
yeah, I
it's
don't
not
think
as
it's got a
wide.
turning circle in it.
Yeah.
Right, but again, depending, sometimes if we leave them completely alone, they're fine with it. Other times it's like, you want to paint in there? Yeah, you're gonna bring them up to
See
code.
if there's anybody there. Anybody in there?
No, but that has the, that pillar in the way there too.
Hmm.
Might impede that turnaround.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, these two I'd say are not ADA compliant today.
Was that right?
But a lot of your individual ones back there all seem to be.
Okay, so this is a big meeting room. The teachers come and have meetings once a month, about, maybe more often. These buildings are nasty.
I do. Time for those to be changed.
I think that's part of your scope.
Okay.
Changing the filters.
How about your lighting?
Lighting in here. I'm gonna turn these on.
Not sure, it must be around someplace. There you go.
Because this, I mean, this lighting looks like older, standard, what, P80 or whatever it was.
There's another big room to look at.
Got your exit signs. I'm not seeing anything significant by way of security, just that one card reader at the door. No,
Yeah,
no observation
I don't-
cameras.
I don't think there's any security. So that would be, that would be something I'd like you to package a little separately. The security proposal,
Mm-hmm.
because maybe we don't need it.
Yeah.
We've been going without it for all these years.
Well, I think you have to kind of look at it as a
Maybe we could do
Chinese menu, you know?
We could do some video stuff, maybe.
Well,
The
that's
other
what I was
security, the other
suggesting.
building we did.
The call down.
We had a guy there during the daytime, and then we had video all night.
That's
If
what I was
anything
thinking.
moved, they would see it.
Right, that's what I would suggest for
Yeah.
this building.
Yeah.
And it's too, I mean, it's depending on, I mean, we can get the bid and we can decide at that point.
Great.
There's some, okay. Yeah, it'll be real interesting to see what the code divisions are here, fire divisions and stuff.
I tried a couple of the exit lights and emergency bug eyes don't come on, which means the battery's done.
Right. Well, again, a maintenance issue, right?
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't go through here knowing what they're doing and having a list, it doesn't get done. All the, you've got a whole range of different thermostat types in the building.
We got different, yeah, we
Right.
also got different bulbs in here
Yep.
instead of having the
Yes.
all one.
Clearly some 3 different colors, 4 different colors I can see right here.
Right, yeah.
Can you remind me?
If we do any,
Rob, I need to know who the humans are.
Right.
When are they coming?
Right.
What do they need to do?
if we,
That was never clear.
if we do any sort of significant TI, I think the new
A little break room,
energy
another
efficiency
refrigerator,
standards kick in.
power for
So
those.
occupancy sensors, lighting, LED lighting,
Who knows what's in there? Hopefully that's not human.
Interestingly, there's a couple of rounded exterior walls. I've noticed. The
Oh,
corners are
yeah.
rounded off.
Okay, so now we're going into another call center area. 18, 20, 20. Doctors.
Have a good day. Construction through here.
Oh, the window's open. Okay.
Hi, Chris. I have a plate on the phone. Is it
Different ceiling tiles throughout the
Mhm.
walls, they're different styles.
Lots and lots of HVAC blocked off.
It's a sink.
It seems bigger than 30,000 square
It
feet.
does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it feels that way.
I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, no, I do. There was a flood.
The leak.
No, they had a big flood. And they just got insurance on it. So I'm not sure if they have somebody doing construction, but I think that's why you see all this
All of
damage.
that. Mhm.
Okay, and you got power poles coming down.
I'll get
But
more on the
look-
story.
Well, it looks
Look
like
at-
they vented out so to make sure there's no mold.
Yeah,
It's good.
the HVAC, look how much of it's covered up. I think one of the things you'd want to do is come in here and do a test and balance and see
Yeah.
after
Why
you've
are
changed the filters.
Why are they doing that?
Nobody
Yeah.
wants the air flowing directly
Right.
on them.
Well, what they don't understand, you do that. the air
It
has
just
to
makes it
come
really
out
intense
someplace
somewhere else,
Right.
yeah. And along the way, you're burning a lot more energy to produce the
Right.
same cooling.
Right. I would imagine everybody can change whatever they want to on the thermostats.
Yeah, probably. What do we
Okay.
got here? Oh, fire protection system, okay.
The what?
Fire life
protection.
system.
Oh.
So why don't we just take a peek out here? So this is about 20 or 30 teachers come here every day to do some paperwork. So this is a frequent egress, or people coming and going all day long.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
I wanted to point that out. Here's another restroom.
Right.
Here's another restroom.
That one looks like it might be compliant. Trash can might be out a little far, but
Yeah. That might be.
something you could look
where
at.
the sink, where the sink's located on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep that locked because staff is back there.
Mm, okay.
Let's see if we got locked up. Hold on. I'm not locked out there. Thank you. Thank you. So you come around here, there's a big break room. This is where people eat lunch mostly.
Mhm.
This is one of the more popular break rooms. And there's some vending machines over there.
Okay.
You take a peek.
And you got a lie down, another curved wall,
Yeah,
leakage.
yeah, I think that would be, yeah. Right in there.
Yeah, investigate all that, right?
It's probably a balance over there.
Ceiling grid doesn't look level here. Some more leakage over there. And you wonder, I bet somebody put that into exhaust the kitchen
Mix the
smell.
exhaust, yeah.
So it doesn't get circulated as much through the rest of it.
These are probably valves that are
So that's
Uh-huh.
where we're looking at the pictures. And now we'll look around here. Hi, how you doing?
Another curve. Drywall.
That is designed from the 80s, 90s,
Which?
for the curved wall.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even notice.
It's been quite a flood.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
You can see the holes in that, I think, pretty good for,
Yeah.
Do you want to walk the exterior? Much respect. We can walk over here and show you
Okay, go ahead, guys.
the edge of the property. We can take a walk.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you not want to go back and explain why it was that you went down?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it kind of needs a whole brush up.
Yeah.
the weather state's coming
Uh-huh.
Could be a couple of things. It could be somebody's doing the coils and just not using the drainage.
Oh, just dumping.
There's a feeding on the outside that's big here.
In Las Vegas, do you want to open the window?
About 14.
Here's a screen. All the windows are screened, which is remarkable, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's,
And the screen fell off, so I threw it over here. You might be,
okay.
Could be
I don't-
strange just to block the sun too.
it's kind of weird. You think
Yeah,
this is
that's-
ours?
That should be NV Energies.
So this is the school
there's
district property line here.
Mm-hmm.
But notice the hole in the gate, or the fence there.
Right.
Somebody chewed a hole in the fence. And so we think we have responsibility for these bushes. We're thinking about trimming these,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not absolutely positive of the property line, you know?
Well, given that this is not a protected slope or an armored slope,
Doesn't matter, huh?
I'd probably take some measures to protect it, because all it takes here sometimes is the right storm, and all of a sudden the top of this slope is under your foundation on the corner, and then you're done.
How does that mean? With water?
It just washes like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we
You get a ton of water?
When we get water,
And what would happen?
that potentially it would erode this whole
This
slope
would-
back
really?
towards that building. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, but it all depends on where the water actually runs,
Uh-huh.
where it falls that day.
Interesting.
You know, you've got drop coming from back there, so
Yeah.
for some reason
And
it
it's
starts
sloped,
to cut.
It's sloped here.
Yeah,
That's right.
all it has to do is find its way
And
onto
it
the
could
top
start-
of the
it could
slope, and all
start
of a
eroding
sudden.
that.
Yep.
So those bushes are important.
Yeah, I would think so. Either the bushes or something else. I would not leave it unprotected.
Interesting.
Not this close to the building. I think we're,
Wow.
you know.
I would have never contemplated that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Did you see that?
The street's full of people.
Is that right? Or sinkholes?
oh,
Not so much sinkhole.
I mean, in a couple places, but not, I mean, there were a couple in older areas.
Is that right?
Not
Yeah.
like California.
No, yeah, not that
Somebody
bad.
told me they have a big project to get rid of those bumps in the intersections where the water goes.
Well, see, a lot of those bumps were originally built in to manage floodwaters.
yeah.
So, like,
Now
if you
they're getting
go-
rid of them?
If you go down, was it Jones? Yeah, I think it's Jones, or sections of Jones on the west side, where there's a significant grade difference between the one side of the road and the other. And that was because at that time, that was the flood control structure to keep all the water from
Wow.
coming on.
But
Last
you
10
guys don't
years
get a
we've
whole.
done lot for flood control.
You don't
Yeah.
get a lot of water, do you?
When
we do,
when we do,
like
it can.
flash flood type waters.
Yeah, but I think there's been some
All comes on
storms.
the same day, huh?
Well, there have been some storms that have dropped as I think the largest number I heard was like 3.5 to 4 inches off of a single thunderstorm in 2 hours. it just stalls out and it dumps and dumps.
There are times you could be right on this street, it'd be going dry, and then 2 streets over, it's raining like that.
You guys get snow, right?
We do. Never lasts.
They last for about a day. What is this?
Screens.
Oh, the screen.
I always say that most of the areas where you got the sun coming in,
Yeah.
and they've been gone for a while, so.
Yeah.
So it's
Watering the
constantly
watering the dirt there.
coming down the valve box and drove.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of stucco damage there at the bottom. Right there on those two
Yeah.
panels.
Okay.
See, I think this is more like,
Yeah, like a sun screen,
yeah,
solar screen.
That's where I like the more permanent metal ones. You put them on hinges with lock the
Yeah.
operator from the inside.
The part I don't get is the address.
You're on Rochelle.
So the address is East
Rochelle.
Rochelle,
Mhm.
but the front of the building is on the Pile, which is a more popular name, isn't it?
It is.
It is, yeah, one would
and
think.
again, this park had been built a long time ago.
Yeah, this was
It's
the
almost
first.
like they didn't want to get found.
Well, it's like this was the first part that got built, right?
Yeah.
So it was
maybe
along
maybe it
Rochelle.
was facing.
Yeah.
Do we want to make that more consistent with the solar screens, where there are some?
Yeah, I
And
don't
then
know.
some
I
are
don't know
missing?
what the purpose, the function of them are. If there's a
Well-
function.
Well, see, you got the sun comes up in the east here, and it's really gets bad. So these places get really hot. So the probably put those in the window.
You think that helps?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But you can tell the people inside pull your shade.
But you think it doesn't matter in the back of the building to the west?
Well,
Less so.
yeah, because the sun's gonna
Why
go.
would they all be going?
The sun goes this way.
They might have been stolen or.
Or wind.
That could help reduce the heat if you put them back.
Or film the windows.
Or
If
film
they're out
the
of
windows.
warranty already.
Oh yeah, they're not filmed?
Not all of them.
Oh, I see. Yeah, this is what we need to help with. So I don't think it's very easy to go there. We walk over here, see this box, and
Back then there was some patchy felt the window, which means it might be getting rain coming in.
Yep. Water.
Right.
Now, why that?
Why this type of treatment here?
I'll tell you why. Because I'm willing to bet that overflow used to come down onto the sidewalk here.
Oh.
By code, you can no longer dump onto the sidewalk. So they would have had to go underground
And out.
and
Up the
tie
street.
in, but they can't because there's no curb face, because that's the handicap. And they can't push that this way. They're not allowed by code to move it further this way, so they're stuck. They have an overflow and have nowhere to take it.
So they had to go underground.
It comes out right here.
Yeah, it comes out of curb
Oh, I
face,
see.
Comes out right there.
right? But back there you can't do it because you end up with zero curb
Where would
face.
this,
That's the
where would this
handicap.
water have come from? Here.
Yeah,
Well,
but
from
like
the rain event
There was a rain event last night?
a couple nights ago.
a couple nights ago.
Last
Sometimes it takes
This
a little
would
while.
be dry. Or do you think the air handlers put off
I was
water?
gonna say,
That too.
depending on what kind of system you got.
They're getting some condensate drainage.
Maybe, maybe not.
That call probably where they're keeping those away.
Oh, really? Just the stickers?
Here's our high security phone system.
Oh yeah.
And was it locked or was it locked?
No.
Oh gosh. Okay.
No, I wonder what's behind that valve.
Who knows what's going on there?
This is still have a screw in it for the moment.
I
Maybe
think
that's the entrance.
a good striping on the parking lot. I think repaint the handicap.
And that's
The
your
meter
main
should-
service
And
entrance.
that's not locked either.
Well, normally these don't get locked.
There's no meter in the socket.
How could that be?
It's not Used to
We're not using this.
Cutler hammer switchboard.